Hola y buenos días. Soy yo, el señor Morris. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Now remember that you can answer that question in one of three ways. If you're feeling pretty good, you can answer, estoy bien. Estoy bien. Or if you're just kind of feeling, so-so, you can answer, estoy más o menos. And you see the face there? The old square head, just kind of más o menos. Or if you're really feeling bad, you can answer by saying, estoy mal. Estoy mal. Pero yo espero que todos estén muy bien. I hope that you're all doing well. Today will be the review lesson for this unit. And so we're going to go over all of the things that we've talked about up until now in the unit, right? And then we'll play a game to help us review the concepts that we've covered. But before we start, let's sing our greeting song. Hopefully by now you guys are getting pretty good at this. Let's see. Buenos días, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you. Very well, I thank you. And you. And you. All right. Well, as I said, today is a review lesson. So we'll be going over most of the things that we've talked about in this unit. Let's review first our greetings with this video. So everyone, presten atención y repitan todos.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Bien, gracias. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás?
Más o menos. ¿Y usted?
Bien, gracias.
Hola, Karina. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy mal.
Lo siento. Hola, yo soy un niño. Me llamo David.
Hola, yo soy una niña. Me llamo Andrea.
Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Andrea. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo David. ¿Hablas español?
Sí, un poco. ¿Y tú?
Sí.
¿Hablas español? Remember, you can say, sí, un poco. All right. Well, we also learned a lot about the names of various family members during this unit. Let's go ahead and go over those again real quickly right now. This man, he's the father of the family. Y en español es el papá. Repitan todos. El papá. The mother of the family. Remember what she's called? La mamá. Can everyone say that? La mamá. And here's the sister. The sister in Spanish is called La hermana. Can everyone say that? La hermana. And the brother of the family is almost the same, only instead of la, we say el, and the word ends with an O. That's right. He is el hermano. Repitan todos. El hermano. Yeah. Oh, and your father's father or your mother's father is your grandfather. In Spanish, he's called el abuelo. Can everyone say that? El abuelo. And your father's mother or your mother's mother is your grandmother. Y en español es la abuela. Can everyone say that? La abuela. Now, if your father or mother has a brother, he's going to be your uncle. Y en español es el tío. Repitan todos. El tío. And if your father or mother has a sister, she will be your aunt. Y en español es la tía. Repitan todos. La tía. And if your uncle and aunt have children, they'll be your cousins. Well, in Spanish, if it's a boy cousin, he's called el primo. Repitan todos. El primo. And if she's a girl cousin, she's called la prima. Repitan todos. La prima. Very good. Well, I'd like you all to review once more with this video. Now, as we watch the video, try to repeat the family member names. Ahora, pongan atención y repitan todos.
Hola, me llamo Juan Fernández. Yo soy el papá de Consuelo y Raúl.
Hola, me llamo Julia Gómez de Fernández. Yo soy la mamá de Consuelo y Raúl.
Hola, me llamo Raúl. Yo soy el hermano de Consuelo.
Hola, me llamo Consuelo. Yo soy la hermana de Raúl.
Hola, me llamo José Fernández. Yo soy el abuelo.
Hola, me llamo María Castillos de Fernández. Yo soy la abuela.
Hola, me llamo Jorge Sosa. Yo soy el tío de Raúl y Consuelo.
Hola, me llamo Berta Fernández de Sosa. Yo soy la tía de Raúl y Consuelo.
Hola, me llamo Gilberto. Yo soy el primo de Raúl y Consuelo.
Hola, me llamo Carmen. Yo soy la prima de Raúl y Consuelo.
Hopefully you guys are getting pretty familiar with all of those family members. But remember, we also talked about something that's specific to each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and review that right now. Do you remember this? Yo soy un niño. Yo soy un niño. Are all of the boys standing up? Did all of the boys say, Yo soy un niño? Well, I hope you did, because that'd be the right thing to do. Ahora siéntense. Everybody go ahead and sit down. And remember, we talked about another one too. Yo soy una niña. Do you know what to do now? Yo soy una niña. Are all of the girls standing up? And did they repeat after me? Yo soy una niña. Good. All right. Siéntense todos. Go ahead and sit down. Now, during this unit, we also saw this question. ¿Cuántas personas hay en tu familia? And that's a pretty good question. Remember, that's the one that asks about how many people are there in your family. Okay? Now, I'll answer the question, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hay 7 personas en mi familia. Hay 7 personas en mi familia. Mi familia es grande. Mi familia es grande. That's right. How would all of you answer that question? ¿Tu familia es grande o es pequeña? Now, for you to be able to answer that question, you'll need to know your numbers. Let's go ahead and sing them now. We'll just sing the numbers from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. Right now, I'd like for you to review once more with this video about the numbers. Pongan atención y repitan todos.
Los números. 1, 2,
3, 4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
Muy bien. Now, one of the things that I always like to do is play games to help us review. Today, we're going to play a game called Loteria. Loteria is a fun game, and you might have even seen something like it before. Let me show you what the game board looks like. Each of you should have a game board like this, and you'll want to get 3 across, up and down, or diagonally. So I'm going to call out different pictures, and I'd like you to mark the pictures that you get. Now, you can mark your pictures with whatever you have available in your class. If you want to use pennies or beans, or I'm going to use some little fichas that I have, and they look kind of like this, you see, and I'll just mark whichever picture gets called. So when you get 3 in a row, I want to hear you say, Loteria. Let's go ahead and start. Everybody get your boards. If you have Estoy bien, on your game card, go ahead and cover it up. El tío. If you have El tío on your Loteria board, go ahead and cover it up now. Oh, adios. And that's what I say at every lesson, at the end of every lesson, huh? Adios. If you have that on your board, go ahead and cover it up now. Ah, la mamá. If you have la mamá on your board, go ahead and cover it up now. La tía. If you have la tía on your board, go ahead and cover it up. Es pequeña. Es pequeña. If you have that on your board, go ahead and cover it up. Remember, we're talking about the size of families, and we said that's just a small family. Es pequeña, right? Yeah. Oh, es grande. Es grande. That's right. That's kind of like my family. How there's a lot of them. So we say, es grande. La abuela. Ah, here she is. The grandmother. La abuela. And make sure that you have the right picture and the right words before you cover these up, okay? Because sometimes the pictures will be the same, but they'll have different words, right? How about this one? Yo soy una niña. If you have that one on your board, go ahead and cover it up now. Yo soy una niña. Hey, look at Lotería. Lotería. Hey, I got my 3 in a row, and I remembered to say Lotería when I got them. I hope you guys did too. I think we have time for one more game. Do you want to play again? Okay, you can either keep the same board or you can change boards, whatever you want to do. And let's go ahead and continue now with your new board. If you have El Hermano, on yours, and make sure that it has these words, because there's a couple of pictures that look like that. El Hermano. If you have La Hermana, remember her, the sister? La Hermana, if you have that, go ahead and cover it up on your board. El Primo. If you have El Primo on your board, go ahead and cover it up, and remember to make sure it has the right pictures and the right word. Estoy mal. Estoy mal. Yeah, poor thing. If you have that on your board, go ahead and cover it up. Estoy mal. Estoy más o menos. Estoy más o menos. If you have that on your board, go ahead and cover it up now. La familia. Yeah, this is what we're kind of studying the whole unit, isn't it? La familia. If you have that on your board, go ahead and cover it now. Yo soy un niño. Yo soy un niño. If you have that, go ahead and cover it up now on your board. And remember to look for the right picture and the right words. El papá. El papá. If you have El papá on your game board, go ahead and cover it up now. Okay. How about this one? El abuelo. El abuelo. If you have El abuelo on your board, go ahead and cover it up now. Hey, check it out. Lotería. Lotería. There you go. 3 in a row again. Have you ever played that game before? Sometimes we call it bingo. Well, that's all we have time for today. Es hora de la despedida. Now, teachers, the next class will be the evaluation for this unit. You'll want to be sure to have all of the forms copied so that the students can follow along. Now, students, if you understood most all of the things that we talked about today, you should do very well on the evaluation. But if you want to review some more, you can either play Lotería again or go over some of the activity sheets that we did during this unit. I'm sure you'll all do fine. Y ahora vamos a cantar nuestra canción de despedida. You guys are learning more and more every day, and that's terrific. Ahora, canten conmigo. Adiós, queridos amigos, que les vaya muy, muy bien. Adiós, queridos amigos, y cuídense también. Good job. Until our next class, adiós y hasta luego.